Hey there, good man fam, and welcome new viewers to another episode of the Female Guessing Game. Now, the way this game works is that I'll review a video that has a single female in it or multiple females in it. But here's the catch. When it's a single female, I'll be asking you if she's a traditional woman, or modern female. However, when it's multiple females in the video, you won't know about which female I'm asking you until the end of the video. So, you have to stay to the end of the video to see about which female I'm asking you is a traditional woman, or modern female. Ready? Let's get it.
No, but the thing is that I don't think that a woman's past should taint who she is as a potential wife, because if her past was based on her trauma and she's realised that, and she's thought, okay, well...
Yeah, but look, darling, I'll be honest with you. Do you know how many men are just going to be like, what the fuck you on about trauma? Like, you shouldn't have slept around with other people. And I know what you're saying. I know you didn't feel loved and everything like that. I don't know how many people you slept with. I'm not judging you. I'm saying that a lot of women in general that have a high body count, and then afterwards they're like, oh, I was for the streets. Now I'm not for the streets. To most men, to me as well, it's like, once you were for the streets, you're always for the streets.
Right. And here's the thing, those aren't women. Those type of chicks aren't women. Those are modern females. It's the difference between traditional women, and modern females. I've said this all the time because there used to be only traditional and modern women. But when the social media era started, another sect of females branched off, because you can't put a female who has 7 bodies. She's not a traditional woman. You can't put her in the same category as somebody like Sukiana who has 100 bodies. They're not the same. So we had to make a new category. And I made this years ago. And I hear a couple people saying it now, but I did this while I was still on Facebook. I still am now, from 2010. But it's now another category of modern females. So yeah. Men aren't thinking about your trauma. Men are thinking about, what was the end result? Did you say, I'm going to go get help for my trauma? Or did you say, nah, I'm going to use my trauma as an excuse, like I use star signs to go do some stuff I wanted to do and mess up my life, and then try to have you be okay with it?
There's nothing you can change. If I kill people, I'm a killer.
I don't think it's,
do you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Anyway, like when you get with someone and you like them.
What, to find out how many people they've been with?
About what you did in the past.
Exactly.
I don't think it's healthy, but the thing is, you'll know this as a man, right? You can smell it, you can sense it off a woman.
But does that mean that I'm less valuable as a wife? I don't think so.
You hear what she just said? Does that mean that I'm less valuable as a woman? And remember, we're talking about in the relationship, intersexual dynamics realm. Then she said, I don't think so. That's like a baker saying, I think my cookies are good. And the buyers are like, they taste terrible. But she's like the baker, and men are the buyers, and men are telling her, yes, that makes you less valuable. And she's like, no, I don't think so. Yes, your cookies are terrible. No, I don't think so.
If you've slept with a lot of people, it does.
Facts.
It does. I'm just being honest here. If you've been with loads of different people, the way a man thinks is like, you're easy.
But what if you've been with loads of different people?
This is what the conversation's linking into. Like, it's much less likely that a woman's gonna judge me for my sexual past.
Facts. They always want to do this tit for tat. But we know why they do this tit for tat. Because, what did I say before? I always say this. Females can never lose to a male.
He ain't lying.
They can never lose to a male. That's why they always have to be the victim. They can never be the culprit. They always have to be the hero. They can never be the villain. They can never be the cause. They always have to be the person upon whom the effect of the cause was thrown. They cannot lose to a male. They have to be even. So since she knows she can't win in this regard, what does she say? Well, I got to find some way to make it to where it's at least even. So she says, well, y'all do this. What about y'all? This is what they do when they know they can't win.
then a man's gonna judge you for your sexual past.
But I would judge you. But I wouldn't.
I remember sitting down. I remember sitting down with you, and I said to you, if a man had been with like 50, 100 people, would you not want to be with him? And you were pretty open to being with him.
I think they would look.
See what just happened? This is what happens when you get called out on your bull crap. See, females in the moment, they're like, I can't lose to a male. I can't lose to a male. This is why you have to talk to them in a way before that makes them really comfortable, because they'll tell you the truth. And then later, when you put them in an uncomfortable position, they automatically want to fight and try to find a trap door. And then you can do what? Use what they said when they were being honest to destroy them at the moment, like he just did.
I think there would be that kind of thing in the back of my head where I would think, is there the possibility that he's going to do it again?
I'll give you an example, right?
I think that.
I'll give you an extreme example. Yeah, of course, if he's been a ladies' man in the past, whatever, you're going to have that doubt. But I will say this, yeah.
But she's not going to stop dating him. That's the thing, because females love men who can get other females. I've had a roster for decades. You think that's by accident? No. It's because females love men who can get other females. That's just the way it is.
The extreme, right? What would you rather be? Who would you rather be with, right? A man that's a virgin or a man that's had experience?
Here we go.
Who would you rather be with?
Be with a man who's had experience.
Look,
what are you
boom.
talking about?
So look, no, listen, wait, let me finish.
Would you be with a woman who's had experience?
No, that's what I'm saying. So a man is different. A man, if you're gonna
Be with a virgin.
if you're gonna ask most men, who would you rather be with? The woman that's got a load of sexual experience or the woman that has not had any at all? Most men are gonna pick the woman that has none at all to marry, to settle down.
They want to be with a child then.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
And there you have it, people. See what just happened? It always goes there. Whenever you put them in a corner, they have to find a way out. And one of the ways they find out is to do what? The extremes. She's like, you should want a guy, well, want a female rather, who is experienced. That means a bunch of bodies. Then he tells her the facts about men in general, which is, men will prefer a virgin. And she goes from a bunch of bodies, let's just say 20 bodies, to, oh, you want not only no bodies, but you want somebody who's under 18. What? How did we get to under 18? Oh, you want a child. What? How did we get there? Nobody said something about children at all. But this is what they do. This is what they do. A lot of females do this because they can't actually win the argument. Now, this, by her saying a statement like this might be showing her hand. This might be showing her hand. Let's see.
It doesn't have to necessarily be a child. I'm using extreme like examples. I'm saying like if a woman, a full-grown woman was a virgin and there was a choice between the virgin woman and the experienced woman, who would you pick?
What's experience though?
A woman, if I say experience, I'm talking about, no, but I'm saying if you had a 50-50 choice between a woman that's been sleeping around and a woman that's done nothing at all, who are you going to pick? And who's the woman going to pick? She's going to pick the man that's got experience. She don't want to teach a man how to smash.
All, though.
She don't want to teach a man how to treat a woman.
Look, I think it comes...
A man wants to show a woman everything in life. He wants to show her the first things. He wants to take her around. A woman doesn't want to have to do that. Like you just said, a woman wants to be led and taken to places and shown things.
Yeah, but in terms of my body, like if my sexuality and my sexual, like, let's not get in, I don't want to get into like some strange spiritual talk here, but like women are like divine creatures, and like if you are intimidated
God, you can't make this shit up.
No, but they are.
Some of you are not in 100-pound whales.
Okay.
What did he say? You know what I mean? You're not all divine creatures.
No, but look, if you're intimidated by our sexuality, which is something that we
No,
can't...
it's not intimidated.
Let me speak.
I'll let you speak.
If you're not comfortable with our confidence in that way, and you...
See what she just did? See what she just did? What do I tell you all? I talk about language shifting on this channel. Talk about females moving the field of battle onto a field of battle in which they think they can win. The first thing she said was what? Intimidated. Because they have to go through the sign language. They have to go. She insulted them talking about wanting a child. Then she says intimidated. She's trying to shame them. Then it's like, wait, what are you talking about? It's not intimidated. Then she shifted the language to something else. I can't remember the word now, but she shifted it. Why? Because she's like, oh, shoot, I can't win on that field of battle. The intimidated thing, I can't win. So I have to still have it to where the man has something happening inside of him, but I can't use extreme verbiage. This is what they do, because she doesn't care about the conversation being put into a place where they come to a resolution. She seems like rather that she cares about winning the conversation. And that's one of the biggest problems when it comes to speaking with specific types of females.
Can't find that confidence if you're a virgin.
You just said
confidence.
You just said before.
You're not. You can't be confident sexually if you're a virgin.
You just said before.
What are you talking about?
No, but you don't. We don't care about a woman being confident sexually. We don't.
Right.
That's what I mean. I don't understand that.
Like when it comes down to.
Listen to what she just said. That's what I mean. I don't understand that. How is it that you're a female who's been dating men, yet you don't understand men? Here's the crazy thing. Men aren't those types of individuals that jump back and forth between their decisions. That's not how men move. Men don't jump back and forth between a lot of stuff. Men are pretty solid on things. They take time to make these decisions and they go with this direction and they stay there most of the time. Whereas females will wake up today and then 3 hours from now, she'll be thinking something else. And then 2 hours from then, she'll think another thing. She'll jump back and forth like crazy. So how is it that men took the time to learn a lot of the females' craziness of jumping back and forth, but the pretty straight line that men are, she's like, I don't understand. What does that tell you? That tells you that an individual hasn't even taken the time to learn the general simplicity of their counterparts, which is crazy.
If it's a one night stand, maybe yeah.
You
But
don't care about a woman being confident sexually.
Most men, it's like if she's first off, like straight off the rip, right? Like not really, comfortable sexually. Men would rather her than the woman that's like been around the bush. Unless if it's a one night stand, it's different. Listen, you said before I forget. You said before that you felt like you had to go sleep around with people to get love. And that's basically because you're in that generation where you've been lied to. You've been told to be sexually liberating is a good thing. It's all good for feminism. You don't need a man. All this shit. And you're the one who's saying now.
I wouldn't say sleep around.
But you're the one saying now. You're the one now saying that you've been lied to because you just said, listen. You just said that men don't respect you as much. So you're saying the same thing.
She just said men don't respect her as much. They don't respect her. She didn't say females. She said her. And we're talking about people who have high body count, specifically females. So if she's saying that men don't respect her as much, what does that mean about her body count? Boy, oh boy, you let them talk long enough, they'll tell on themselves.
But, little getting dug out, raw. Who do you think a man is going to respect more? The woman that's a virgin, that's not been around, or the woman that's been around loads? And also, I'm not saying that every man wants a virgin woman. I was trying to make a point using the two extremes.
But what I'm trying to say
I don't care if a woman's been with a few people. Like me personally, there's a certain limit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like he said, I don't tend to ask women how many men have you slept with. Do you know what I mean?
Toxic conversation.
It's totally toxic.
I can feel.
Oh, that's bull crap. I disagree with that. It's a toxic conversation to find out about their past, to see if they'll be a detriment to your future? Nah, get the freak out of here with that. Of course, you'll say that it's a toxic conversation. And that guy over there, he sounds like he's kind of like on the fence of, a stoic dude and one of these, you know what I'm saying, type dudes that don't have no backbone. She's talking about it's toxic because of her body count. You've never heard a female who has an extraordinarily low body count say that asking about her body count was toxic. I wonder why.
You can vibe it out, and then with social media now, it's easy.
The issues in the world right now are so much more intrinsic and
you can say that,
in depth than
you can say that,
what
but
is
really,
your body count. It's
no,
not
no,
like
yeah, no,
that.
yeah, no. I agree. Like, I don't think it's the best.
Like,
I
I
don't think it's
think
the
we
best
should be having
conversation.
different
But I will say to
conversations.
you, like, you can't. Don't think that your value doesn't go down the more people you go with, and the more and the older you get.
Facts.
You know.
I don't know.
That's it's true. It does.
Did she just say, I don't know? Did she just say, I don't know? It doesn't matter how much he just told her these specific things. It doesn't matter how much that other guy, even though he seems like a fence sitter, said the same thing as him. She's still like, yeah, I don't know. See, it's not that she doesn't know. It's that she's having a hard time accepting it because what did they just say a little bit ago? She's been lied to with this feminism crap. So, tell me, is she a traditional woman, modern woman, or modern female? Put it in the comment section and tell me why you think so. And then grab yourself some merch on the way out in order to support the channel. And, of course, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Thanks, good man fam.